Sam Brownback's the new governor of Kansas. He's been there for actually a couple of years now. And he has decided, hey, you know what? The rich don't get enough of a break in Kansas. Well, that's a curious assumption to make because, in fact, right now, the poorest people in Kansas actually pay more taxes than the rich do as a percentage of their income. In fact, the poorest 20% of Kansans pay more than 9% in income taxes, okay? But the richest 1% only pay 6% or less. So do you get that? The poorest 20% pay more in taxes than the richest people in Kansas. Okay, and then Governor Sam Brownback looks at that and goes, the rich don't get enough of a break. So here's his new proposal. To take the state income tax rate from 6.45% down to 4.9%. Now, that helps some, and that's the top individual tax rate. So mainly helping rich people who are going to save a ton more money from this. In fact, how much money is this going to cost Kansas? It's going to create an $800 million hole in their budget by 2014. Now, how are you going to make up $800 million? Well, you're going to have to cut. So you're going to cut probably jobs of state workers. They might be firemen, they might be cops, they might be government workers. Cut. You might have to cut some pensions. You might have to cut some libraries. You're going to have to cut parks. You're going to have to cut a lot of things to make sure the rich get another tax break in Kansas. But here's my favorite part. It says not only is he lowering that rate, but he would also eliminate income taxes on non-wage income for about 191,000 small businesses. They call it small business, keep it real. A lot of it is gigantic business. Non-wage income. So I want to help explain this to you. Wages is, of course, what you get paid, right? So if you are an average guy in Kansas and you're working hard, you're working at a construction site, you're a dentist, whatever it might be, you get paid a salary, right? They're going to keep taxes on that. But if you don't work for a living, you just investment income. As an example, or if you're one of these businesses, you invest, then they don't charge you taxes on it. So you push buttons on E-Trade, no taxes, because you're working hard. You're actually going to build a bridge or something? No, I got to tax you on that, give me money. Now, what do you think that helps? Do you think that might help the rich a little bit more than the guys who've got to work for a living? Of course! Look, there's nothing wrong with investing, there's nothing wrong with making money in investing. But why do they get an unfair advantage in taxes? Because the whole system is rigged to help the rich. And this is so outrageous that even Republicans and even some Tea Party people in Kansas are complaining, like, Jesus, Governor Brownback, how the hell are we going to make up $800 million? Why did you need to give the rich another tax break? Because that's who he works for. Governor Brownback isn't a Republican. He's not a Tea Party guy. He's just a guy who works for the rich. And he says, what did my bosses tell me? Yes, sir, absolutely, sir. Yes, sir, I will cut your taxes, sir. They're the ones who got him elected. Of course, he's a total and utter sellout, and so he does his job.